Today, I want to share some new items I got from Selfridges. All these items have been on my wish list for quite some time, and I'm really liking everything. Thank you to Selfridges for sponsoring this video. I'm really excited to be working with them because Selfridges has always been the place I go to shop. In fact, I bought a lot of my luxury handbags, designer shoes and jewelry from Selfridges over the years, including these Van Cleef earrings. I remember spending hours at Selfridges trying to choose the perfect earrings, and the sales associate was so attentive and patient. Selfridges really do have the best customer service, and their selection is always very comprehensive. If you've been watching me for a while, you know that since last year I have been eyeing on the Birkenstock. For a long time, the Hermes Orange sandals were my only pair of sandals, but to be honest, they are not the most comfortable shoes. So since last year, I have been thinking to add another pair of sandals, and a lot of you raved about the Birkenstock. And I finally decided to add a pair to my shoe collection. I went for the classic two-strap design because a lot of you recommended them. And I can definitely see why now because they are so very comfy. Honestly, no breaking in is required, and I just love how my feet sink into the shoes like they just belong there. These are true to size. I'm a size 37, and these fit me very nicely. One thing I absolutely love about the Birkenstock is that the buckles are fully adjustable, so they really do feel like they are made for me. Previously, I did mention that my Hermes Orange sandals feel a little bit loose on me because there's a bit of a gap between my feet and the leather straps. And because of that, when I walk, my feet tend to move forward slightly. Now I know they are completely two different kinds of shoes, and I still do enjoy my orange sandals, but I just wanted to point out how much I appreciate this little feature on the Birkenstock. I went for black leather and gold buckles because, first of all, that's my favorite combination. I also find this color to be very easy to style, seeing my wardrobe is very neutral. If black is not your cup of tea, these shoes come in so many different colors and they all look lovely. I actually really like the ones in the dark pink color as well. Now obviously these shoes are fairly casual, but I think they look quite cute and chic in a way. It's been getting really warm here in the UK, so I'm really looking forward to wearing them more. These are the UGG Ultra Mini boots. The Ultra Mini was introduced in 2020, so it's a fairly new design, but they've been so popular. Now, it'll be summer here soon, so it might seem untimely and ironic to get a pair of UGG boots at this point, but you know what? These are constantly sold out over autumn and winter. Recently, they've come back in stock, but only in certain sizes, so I thought I should get them before they sell out again. I've been really loving the Ultra Mini. In fact, earlier this year, I purchased this pair in this very playful leopard print. I wear these as my slippers at home. They are very easy to put on and remove, and of course, they keep my feet really warm over the winter. Seeing I've been enjoying them so much, I wanted to add another pair to wear outdoor. The neutral colors sold out for months, so I'm really glad to be able to get my hands on the grey ones. I think these will be lovely for the winter, but also autumn and those transitioning days between seasons. I've been wearing these short UGG boots for nearly 8 years, so please excuse the wear and tear. I swear by them, especially in the winter because they are so comfortable, but because they come up quite high, they do feel a little bit too warm for autumn and early spring. So I think the Ultra Mini will be perfect for those occasions. If you find the classic UGG boots a little bit too bulky, I think you'll really love these. They keep your feet warm without as much coverage. I usually like to go one whole size up for all my UGG boots because sometimes I like to wear thicker socks and they fit me very nicely. At first, I also considered the beige color and the dark brown color, but I think the grey complements my wardrobe really well. So yes, I'm really looking forward to wearing them when it cools down again. Something else I got from Selfridges is this Mulberry card holder. Some of you know I've been looking for a very minimal card holder for quite some time. Over the years, I've been trying to curate the things I carry with me. I used to carry this Chanel mini case and this Louis Vuitton coin purse every day. But after a while, I stopped carrying cash and I started using this Chanel Classic card holder. However, in the last 2 years, I noticed the two essentials I ever needed from a card holder are my driving license and my one credit card. So I decided at this point, all I need is really a very minimal card holder. When I was shopping for this one, I did consider the YSL and the Loewe card holders as well. But I decided to go for this one because I prefer something without any hardware. This features the beautiful black calf leather with the very delicate gold embossment. The leather is so supple, but because it is grained, I don't have to worry about scratches. So far, I'm really liking this. This is so small and cute, and it doesn't take up any space in my handbags. I also got a new perfume from Selfridges, and this is the Diptyque Eau Capitale. I have been doing research for a while because I'm nearly finishing the few perfume I own. Now I know perfume can smell slightly different depending on things like skin pH and body chemistry, but this one just has really amazing reviews everywhere I look. So I decided to give it a try and it did not disappoint. The scent is so lovely, it's noticeable but yet so delicate. Now, I'm not the best person to describe a scent, but I'll give it a try. I'll say this is fresh, floral, and a little bit woody. And this is something I can see myself wearing all year round. And just for comparison, I got this perfume years ago, and this is the Marc Jacobs Daisy So Fresh. This is a lovely perfume, but I tend to only wear it in the summer because this is very fruity and a bit minty. This is why it took me years to go through it, and I'm just about finishing it now. So I'm excited to have a little change. I think it's quite charming to wear the same perfume all the time. In fact, a friend of mine wears this Chloe perfume every day, and whenever I smell the scent, I always think of her. Anyway, this Diptyque perfume is very long-lasting. I usually like to carry a perfume atomizer with me, but with this perfume, I haven't had to do a top-up in the day. It lasts the entire day. I have a feeling that many of you are already quite familiar with this brand. I've heard really good reviews about their candles and home diffusers as well. I used to mainly buy from Jo Malone, especially when I'm shopping for birthday gifts or Christmas presents. But going forward, this will be a brand I'll be checking out as well. I also got this Charlotte Tilbury finishing powder from Selfridges. A few years ago, a sales associate in Selfridges recommended this to me and I really like it. And I did repurchase this twice, but since then I decided to explore other brands as well. But as you can see, I'll be needing a replacement soon, so I decided to go back to this oldie but goodie. This is definitely one of those hype makeup products, but there's a good reason for it. What I really love about this is that the powder is really fine and on the skin it feels really smooth and it doesn't look cakey. On days when I don't feel like wearing a full face of makeup, I'll skip my foundation and just put this on. This covers blemishes really well and it instantly gives you a silky and much brighter complexion. So those are all the new items I got from Selfridges recently. I'm very thankful for the opportunity to work with them, especially because I've been shopping at Selfridges for years, whether if it's online or in the store. All these items had been on my wish list for quite some time, so I'm sure they'll be put to very good use for many years to come. So that's it from me today. Do make sure to check out Selfridges, especially if you have any wishlist items. Thank you for being here. Take care and I will see you soon.